All right, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to KeenanDijon.com. This is my website, and I'm Keenan. Yeah, that's me. For the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a video of the week kind of deal, just posting some inspiration or motivation or some positive good news on the site, so that when visitors come, they can check it out and get some inspiration. So this week, wanted to post a video. It's going to be kind of short and quick, possibly. But yesterday, today is, what is today? Tuesday. So on Monday, I had surgery on my Achilles tendon. I ruptured my Achilles tendon playing basketball about a week ago. And it's not the funnest thing in the world to do. In fact, it's kind of painful and challenging to get around. I found myself really in a place where my leg was trying to wrestle my mind, trying to share doubt and fear with my mind. Things just crazy, you'll never be able to walk the same again. Hey, you had a pretty cool walk and now your swag is gone, just things like it's hard to get around. You'll have to always ask somebody for help. And I'm one of those guys, I'm more the type that really do most of the things on my own. I very, very rarely ask for help. And it's probably, there are pros and cons to that, of course. I once heard a wise man say, it may have been Les Brown, who said, we don't necessarily ask for help because we are weak, but we can also ask for help so that we can remain strong. And I remember that. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes we do need help. Like, seriously, you cannot do everything on your own. And, being an entrepreneur, you want to, it's like as an entrepreneur, really, if you kind of boil it down, what we do is we generate a profit. We gain a profit from solving problems. Solve a problem and in a lucrative way. You fix some type of need, right or wrong, provide, a supply to demand, whatever it is, we, resolve an issue. And as a result, we make money. Okay. And in many cases, we find ourselves solving other people's problems. So when it comes down to us, it's almost like, many of y'all know what I'm talking about, where I'm going with this. It's almost like going to the barber, like the coldest barber on the block, on the strip, whatever, and he has the worst lineup, nappy head, and he needs to get a cut, but that's the one you want to go to, to cut your hair. And it's almost like that, we solve everyone else's problems, or, we're resolving these issues and righting wrongs, almost like a part-time superhero. And yet with our lives, we don't want to ask for help. Everyone's coming to you like, what about this, or have some advice, or, but then when you have an issue, it's like, well, I can do it on my own. You shouldn't have to. You should have a circle, or begin to generate a circle of people around you, even if it's a mastermind, and there are people that may not necessarily be in your state, but you can pick up a phone or send an email and be able to get some type of advice as far as moving forward. This is a very important feature for an entrepreneur. Every entrepreneur should have a mastermind team. If you don't have that alliance, then think about forming one. I give you an example. It just came to mind. You see the Hulk, you see Iron Man, and Captain America, and all of the Avengers. Well, they were all pretty much solo, superheroes until they formed the alliance, known as the Avengers. You got the Justice League, you got these superhero teams, that come together, and they become stronger as a result of, as our powers combine. You remember, what was that? What's the name of that cartoon? Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's our hero. If I find a picture of that, I'm gonna post it up like, bam. It's funny. I'm kind of on drugs a little bit, but not really. They're wearing off, and my foot is still kind of going through that whole numb pain type thing. I'm up here like Kill Bill, wiggle your big toe, wiggle your big toe. Yeah, I'm not trying to just yet because once I wiggle my big toe, I'll probably be able to feel my whole foot, ankle, leg, the whole nine. So yeah, I do believe I'll have a speedy recovery. That's everything. And doctors kept saying, "Oh, you're young. You have a speedy recovery." It's great. It is great. I'll probably have to do some physical therapy for a little bit, but I'm looking, if you find like a cane with a phoenix bird head on it, let me know. Shoot me an email, a text message, send me a picture on Facebook, something, tag me on Instagram. I think that'd be pretty cool. Even if I only use it for a week or so. But this video of the week, I don't know. I just really wanted to talk, to be honest with you. So, like I said, I'm on drugs. Just say no. Any kids listening to this, look, they're prescription. All right. I'd rather have the stuff that you roll up and blow anyway. Somebody send me some Colorado. Whoa. That Colorado. Oh, yeah. So, a mastermind, an alliance, a circle of friends. Really, the friends. I have friends from college that forever, what I mean, till death do us part, they'll be my friends. I have friends from high school. Boo, check, believe it or not, next year, 2015, in July, we're having our 15th year high school reunion. How awesome is that, right? 15 years? I know you probably look at me and you're like, yeah, right. I've been out of high school for 15 years. Shoot, I've been out of college for about 7. Jeez. When you actually hear the numbers and think about it, wow, that's a long time. Well, all is well. So, wow. 7? Yep. Cool. Well, look, if you guys have any questions, and I'm going to post a few more videos, just talking, probably just start my own little YouTube podcast or something. If you got any questions, tweet me at Keenan Dijon. Keenan Dijon. Dijon, just like the mustard. You guys add me on Instagram. Look, my handle is Keenan Dijon. So if you get lost, just Keenan Dijon me. Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, email, website, any other random social networks out there. Yeah. But take a look around the website. Feel free to look around. My intention with this website really is to just provide you with some inspiration, for entrepreneurs, business owners, other aspiring young professionals, work from home professionals, to give you some inspiration, some cool, stories, business tips, and just a way to help maintain, a successful mindset as you, journey along your path of success. Really. So stop by often, check out some of the blog posts, share if you see something that you like, share it. This is one of those things where I share because it helps me, and I hope that it helps you too. So I'm out of here. I'm waiting till noon so I can take another pill, another pain pill. Because, man, I'm starting to feel it. No, but seriously, drop me a note, drop a comment. Let's connect. I'm looking to connect with other entrepreneurs all around the world. I'm located in Greenville, South Carolina. If you're in Greenville, shoot me a line, shoot me a text. If you're in New Zealand, Kiwi girls, hey, how you doing? You know, wherever you're at, all around the states. If you're in China, Amsterdam, Colorado, DC, and a bunch of other states, nations, continents, and bodies of land around the world. Shoot me a line, yo. Let's connect. Let's work together. Let's network. Join forces with me in this, so we can fight together the forces of evil. That's what it's all about. If you can share your story, if I can share my story and it helps you because someone else shared their story and it helps me, then I encourage you to share your story so it helps someone else. So let's fight against the forces of evil. Till next time, my friends. Salut. Keenan, Dijon. Peace.